I can this character. Number one, we have a lot in common. We're motivated by similar ideals. I enjoy their aesthetic. I think their character arc is very relatable, and we just generally act a lot alike. Number two.
I don't know! The ship is awesomely complex. I'm not as smart as the professor, okay? I just build stuff out of junk and crank parts.
Ship's barely functioning. We'll need to find some kind of service station to make repairs.
Oh, all that for nothing! I failed! I didn't count on a design this complex, Leo.
They're aliens from another dimension. What did you expect? A big round ball with a lit fuse that said bomb?
No!
Donnie, you're gonna have to speed this up.
I cannot work with all this pressure!
Here because I thought you could save her. Calm down, you two. We have another problem. There is no other problem. April is the only thing you two should be worrying about.
I'm doing my best, Mr. O'Neill. It's useless! I'm not even close! I can't do it! This brainworm is impossible! Sensei, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Donnie, you know how much this means to Sensei.
Leo, I'm trying as hard as I can.
Well, try harder.
Try harder? I always have to find the solution! You're leader, Leo! You find the answer!
I'm doing everything I can.
You're not doing enough.
East is north and west is south. I feel like I will never get out. I'm trapped.
I think to myself, who the fuck does this girl think she is? You are so fucking boring. And he got...
They call him Hermit the Frog. He's looking for a dog. Did you find your bitch in me? Oh, you're abominable socially. You're just a little bit too much like me.
I walked into your dagger for the last time in a row. It's like trying to start a fire with matches in the snow, where you can't seem to hold me, can't seem to let me go. So I can't find surrender, can't keep control. You turn me inside out and then you want the outside in. You spin me all around and then you ask me not to spin. You say you wanna be alone and you want children. You wanna be with me, you wanna be with him. There's voice needs to test.
This is the end! Donnie! Don't lose sight of who you are! My fault!
Donatello, what are you doing?
Leo, I'm trying as hard as I can.
Well, try harder.
Try harder? I always have to find the solution. You're leader, Leo. You find the answer.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy.
I'm not even close. I can't do it.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
It's that no matter how hard I train, I can't seem to keep up with my
enemy.
My girl Liddy used to always smoke cigarettes when she couldn't sleep. She disappear for an hour and a half, and when she'd come back, she'd brush her teeth. But I could still smell it on her raggedy tee, and I could taste it on her lips when we kissed. Poor little Liddy used to always quit, but she never really quits. She'd just say she did.
possibly be? Let's see. All the customers are playing, and the money's multiplying.
I'm doing everything I can.
You're not doing enough.
I don't know!
It's
useless! I'm not even close! I can't do it! Leo, I'm trying as hard as I can.
Well, try harder.
Try harder? I always have to find the solution!
She's not getting any better. I brought her here because I thought you could save her.
Really no way of winning if in their eyes you'll always be a dumb one. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. We grew up so very close. A parasite needs a home.
I'm only trying to do what is best for us.
Well, I never asked for this, I never wanted this. All that I want is some time to myself. Looking in your eyes, I'm coming. Just get away from me, please just stop touching me. You're always trying to be somebody else. Now I realize I'm not alone. You're always scared of me.
You never cared for me.
Why don't you let me free?
You never dared me.
'Cause you never listen and you're always insisting. I just stop reminiscing. I feel something missing. I just want my privacy. God, won't you leave me alone? Live for feelings you never felt because you cannot feel. And what is this leaking affecting my eye? Does the oil that is dripping mean this is a crime? Will I ever be something with feelings to hide? Or am I just a boiler with nothing inside?
Whole garden of flowers and my name etched on a rock. All this could have been avoided. All I wanted was to talk.
Try harder.
Try harder? I always have to find the solution! I'm a galactic idiot!
Take a kid out of murder. It only takes a reason to kill. We've all got evidence of innocence. It's everything's coincidence. The difference betwixt fate and free will is whether you're singing. Could you take a look at me? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I really bad?
Sometimes I wish I could lend you my eyes, lend you my hips, and lend you my thighs. Sometimes I wish I could take a new shape, switch out some parts and become a big A. Sometimes I wish I could lend you my ears, lend you my thoughts, and lend you my tears. Sometimes I wish I could take a new form, switch out some parts and become like the norm. Lucky is he who lives unaware, doesn't get bothered by those who don't care. Lucky is he who lives unaware, who doesn't get bothered by all that's unfair. Unlucky me, who knows way too much, who fights to make changes in music and such. Unlucky me, aware of the pain, all 'cause I happen to have some brain.
Learned two things that day. One, I was never going to let anyone see that they got to me.
And two?
If the world's only going to see a fox as shifty and untrustworthy, There's no point in trying to be anything else.
Dinner is not over. Dinner is not over. I've tasted friendship. I've tasted you. I've tasted dying and it's tasted good. I've tasted heartbreak. I've tasted food. I've tasted dying and it's tasted good. But that's dessert. You can have it, but the dinner is gone. But that's dessert. But that's dessert. You can have it, but the dinner is gone.
Myself into my studies to have the world in my control. I vaporize the competition. Nobody understands me. It's not evil. Sometimes I feel myself rotting, but it feels far away.
Amanda!
I failed!
Have to be perfect or exceptionally great. You don't even have to be good.
But I do. I have to be all those things at once, all of the time.
I can teach you how to be just like me, crying all night, sleeping till 3. I can teach you how to be just like me, just listen carefully. Don't be afraid. Who's there creeping around these dark corridors? I don't wanna be a number. I don't wanna be a number. No. Whoa.
If I treat people kindly, they call me an adeptus. And if I put them in their place, they call me a witch. The one thing you'll never hear them call me is human. They all seem to agree that I'm fundamentally different from them.
They're gonna find us and take us out! I don't know! I failed!
I feel barely qualified to be your lab assistant.
Donnie!
Donatello, you should be very proud of yourself.
3,000 years? I'm a galactic idiot! idiot! To me. Give me the crystal. Just give me the crystal and everything will be okay.
Donnie!
Donnie!
In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry. No, not a single tear.
And so, I pushed everyone away. I gotta admit, since we started working together, I feel barely qualified to be your lab assistant.
Nonsense. My lab assistants were robots, and you are as qualified as any robot.
I cannot work with all this pressure! I'm trying as hard as I can.
I know you're not the best with words, but you need to think before you speak. Although you're trying to be honest, you always say things you don't mean.
Is it really the obstacle course you are angry with, my son?
No, Sensei, I guess not. It's that no matter how hard I train, I can't seem to keep up with my brothers. I don't know! I'm a galactic idiot! I'm not even close! I can't do it. I'm trying as hard as I can. I always have to find the solution! I failed! I'm just a mutant.
How was I supposed to see the way? I think you're holding the heart of my heart. Squeeze it apart, that's fine. Do what you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to be, what you want to. Go on and step with me.
You can see how it's blossomed for you, and I don't blame you if you want to bury me in your memory. I'm not the girl I ought to be, but maybe when you tell your friends, you can tell them what you saw in me and not the way I am. And I don't mean
It's hard to be charming and smart and disarming. It's hard to pretend you're the best. It's hard to fulfill everyone's expectations. It's hard to keep up with the rest.
Oh, I'm just a kid, I'm no longer a kid. I never use my brain, everything has changed. I only use my heart, there's nothing in my heart. Imagination, writing in my brain.
Feels like we had matching wounds, but mine's still black and bruised, and yours is perfectly fine.
Feels like something's wrong with me, and they know it. They took one look my way and exposed it. I'm ready to give up the fight and just admit that they are right.
And if it doesn't look soapy, the soap particles are still there, and if you don't rinse properly, you'll ruin everything. You'll ruin everything. You're ruining everything. You've ruined everything.
Don't know! This ship is awesomely complex. I'm not as smart as the professor, okay? I just build stuff out of junk and crank parts.
Pita chocolate,
you know how much this means to Sensei.
Leo, I'm trying as hard as I can.
Well, try harder.
It's useless! Try harder! I always have to find the solution! I'm doing my best, Mr. O'Neill. You're leader, Leo. You find the answer!
Donnie, you said you knew how to do this!
I'm not even close! Count on a design this complex, Leo. I feel barely qualified to be your lab assistant.
They're aliens from another dimension. What did you expect?
So what do we do, Donnie?
Donnie, you're gonna have to speed this up.
I cannot work with all this pressure!
We gotta have power, or those raptors are gonna find us and take us out!
I don't know!
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because I wanted us to fail. Obviously, I didn't know! The ship is awesomely complex. I'm not as smart as the professor, okay? I just build stuff out of junk and crank parts.
It's your fault we blew it, Donnie.
My fault?
I need somebody to remember my name. After all that I can do for them is done, I need someone to remember me. I need something bigger than the sky. Hold it in my arms and know it's mine. Just how many stars will I need to hang around me to finally get somewhere? Change your name, change your mind, just leave this fucked up place behind. But
Oh, no! Can't you hold the magic staff anymore? Well, you know what that means. There really isn't anything special about you. You're just some kid with a heavy stick. Donnie, you know how much this means to Sensei.
Leo, I'm trying as hard as I can.
Well, try harder.
Try harder? I always have to find the solution. You're leader, Leo. You find the answer. Well, thanks, Professor. But I gotta admit, since we started working together, I feel barely qualified to be your lab assistant. But I still know next to nothing about science in the universe compared to you.
We gotta have power, or those raptors are gonna find us and take us out!
I don't know! The ship is awesomely complex. I'm not as smart as the professor, okay? I just build stuff out of junk and crank parts.
And you never knew how much I really liked you, because I never even told you all I meant to. When I get home, I'm gonna bury you in my favorite home.
to let go of that wire. He says that he will, but he's just a liar. Two birds on a wire. One tries to fly away, and the other watches him close from that wire. He says he wants to as well, but he is a liar.
Join me, my sons, for tonight I have something special to share with you.
We may not have sunshine or starlight or weather, but we've got each other.
That's even better.
I will name you Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo.
You don't need the sun to keep you warm when you've got ours. Wishes come from you and not a random shooting star. We may not have storm clouds, but the sky's always blue. We've got
And that
something
is how
special
our first
here.
great
and what we
adventure
have is
led
you.
us home.
What we have is you. What we have is you.